This morning we're holding a Love in Action tour. That's what we call our orientation for all of our new volunteers. We're actually at the home of Melissa Monser, who is a Habitat homeowner here in North Hills, which is a neighborhood in Upper Dublin. But at the Love in Action tour, we kind of give an introduction to Habitat as an organization, the work we do internationally and both locally here in our community in Montgomery County. And then we show the safety information and all of that good stuff, and take a tour of some of the homes we've completed on the street and our existing current project. We use volunteers in most of our operations. We have a very small staff, so we work with about 1,100 to 1,200 individuals every single year who help us with home construction, working in our restore over in West Norriton, serving on committees depending on volunteers' talents or interests or experiences, helping out in our office or with any other projects.
And how do you find the homes to rehabilitate?
We get properties any way we can. We do a mix of new construction and rehab homes. So some are donated by county offices or governments. Others are sold at very low cost by individuals or people who want to make contributions to Habitat through different ways, or selling them through sheriffs, or purchasing them through sheriff sales or foreclosures.
Nothing like his
yeah, my side. It's just no. I'm just kidding. Nobody likes their side view, do they? It's that nose issue, right?
This is great.
No, I asked because my sister went to school with somebody's last name.
Pretty good.
Input, I think.
I'll see.
Thank you all for coming. We were actually established in 1976 by a man named Millard Fuller and his wife Linda down in Americus, Georgia. Millard had been a very successful businessman. He was a millionaire by age 30, but really wasn't finding life to be very satisfying or fulfilling. He and his wife made the decision to give away all of their money, and they moved to what was essentially a commune down in Americus. It was called Humanity Farms, and it was a small interracial Christian community. And on this community, everyone became very close, and they met a number of people who were living in just really poor living conditions. And that really upset Millard. He felt that as a human being, every person has the basic human right to a simple, decent place to live, a roof over their head, and a place to call home. Here on Conania Farms, all of the people came together with the idea of partnership housing. And that idea is building homes in partnership with families in need and then selling them at cost. And that's really the basic idea of Habitat. That's at the core of all of our work. We're actually in the home of Melissa, who is a Habitat homeowner. She is on vacation today, but this was an exciting project for our affiliate for a couple of reasons. The first is that it was our first ADA certified home since Melissa is wheelchair bound, and it was also done in a blitz build, where it means all of the construction is done very quickly. I think it took us about a month, so we're not as quick as some of those affiliates that do it much faster in a matter of hours. But a very exciting project for us and the beginning of our commitment to the North Hills portion here. So our mission is really to eliminate poverty housing and substandard housing here in Montgomery County, and in correlation with that, to provide opportunities for sustainable home ownership for our families. Landlords and property managers have taken advantage of that, and you can go into houses or apartment buildings that actually are fine. They meet all of the code and building inspections, but you go inside and you'll see that each bedroom has its own padlock because his entire family is living in each room. So these are all situations that we try to raise awareness about, as well as provide other housing options for those families in need. We get that started.
We have produced this short video on construction site safety. Safety starts with what you wear to the site. You should dress comfortably, but don't wear loose or baggy clothing.
Habitat houses reduce property values in the neighborhood. Habitat homeowners are all on welfare. Habitat International was founded by Jimmy Carter. We're hosting our first ever Women Build Week in May. It's a high-profile, high-energy event where we actually have 55 women coming out, not all at once, thank goodness, but about 20 people a day, Tuesday through Saturday. Take a walk down. A big demographic for that habitat serves as female head of households with children. I'd say about 75 to 80% of our homeowners fit into that category. A lot of the houses here have been sponsored by churches or kind of several churches. The one on the corner is very cool because we call it the Faith Builders House. It was a group of 17 churches and synagogues from the local area who came together to financially sponsor and build the home. So we'll go and take a look at the ranch here on the corner.
Is that the hole down there?
What's that?
Is that the hole in the ground?
Yep. With
It was in July of last year, July of 2010, and it was in a place called Saguaro. It was a third-tier city, and mostly there was a big need for housing for migrant workers.
How did you decide to go to Brazil?
It was just lined up with my schedule and said, okay, this is something I can do.
We're laying the foundation now, weather dependent, and we'll be doing all the flooring, subflooring, framing, and roofing. So the house will really start to take shape in